Welcome back to my channel. Pigs here from 1036. Today I wanted to talk about all there is to know about the wall. I feel like it's kind of a mythical creature in Evony, because I don't think Evony has really done a whole lot of improvement since the very beginning, most likely. I want to talk about it because one of my early requests on this channel was, what does wall HP do? And that is a great question. There's not a whole lot of research out there or information out there on the interwebs, so I'm going to do my best and answer the question as good as I can. Alright, so the wall has, I guess, multiple functions, and I'm not just going to talk about the wall HP, but just in general what the wall does, right? So the wall sits in front of your main buildings you keep, and then outside you have your resources, but that really doesn't do anything in PvP. It's really just the aesthetics of it. So when you look at the details, you have HP, defense, and trap capacity, and the trap capacity really is the traps that you can build every single day. The wall HP is what you get from upgrading your wall as well as from research. And I don't know if there are other ways of getting wall HP, and if there is, it really is not that important. So to answer the burning question, can you explain wall HP? Wall HP is really, it helps you survive attacks longer. So when you get attacked and you don't have any troops to defend your keep anymore, then your wall HP starts going down. And I think even when you have troops in your keep, your wall HP does take a small hit, but it's barely noticeable. However, once your HP is at 0, that's when you get force ported. So if you get attacked by a stronger player and you are at 0 with your HP, you don't have any troops, you get force ported to a random location on the map. And I don't know honestly if that matters as to how high your HP is, if you can get attacked more than others, or if it is true that on the battlefield, or when you get attacked 3 times, you get force ported, and that is a solid number. And during SVS, when you get attacked 10 times, that's when you get force ported to a random location or back to your server, depending on where you're at. I have not come across any other random numbers, so I feel like during Battlefield 3 times is the number, and during SVS 10 times is the number. If I'm wrong, let me know, and maybe HP has a different meaning. If you increase your HP, you can survive attacks a little bit longer. If that's the case, and you know how many attacks it takes, then maybe you can unghost a march and counterattack, or you can heal some troops, but I really have not come across a solid answer on that. As for defense, it's just what you get when you upgrade your wall. There's really not a whole lot to it. It just adds to your defensive points, but it really doesn't do anything. And then trap capacity, the traps that you build do live on your wall. My trap capacity is 1.5 million. If you compare it to the traps here, 1.5 million. So that is the traps that I built in my trap factory are the ones that live on my wall. And I hope everybody knows that traps are worthless. They do very little damage. I'm not saying that they don't do any damage, but because they do very little damage, it's not worth building tons, because when you actually build the entire capacity and you get attacked and your traps die off, get killed off, they do not repair There is no place to repair them, they just die. They're gone. So all the resources that I need to use in order to build 23,000 traps is really not worth it. These are resources that I will never see again, and honestly, they have not really done anything good for me. The mechanism of the traps in battle is really, really weak. And you can't really improve them a whole lot. You can improve them a tiny bit in your research, in your academy. And that is one of the early trees in Evony, the defense. The second tree. So you have to, of course, research the minimum amount in order to get to the next branch of the tree. But here, increase wall HP. Restores more wall HP when repairing walls, and so on. So the defense is where you can do the research for your wall, but it is not worth it. Yes, I'm already maxed out, but my main academy is pretty much maxed out anyway. So if you need to decide, should I do wall research, save that for a rainy day. Save that for when you have everything else maxed and you just need to save some research for your daily activity, because eventually you'll run out. So that is another thing. So when you actually get attacked and you're at 0, your wall HP decreases, your wall starts burning, and with burning your HP decreases even more until it gets to 0, right? And as I already mentioned earlier, and once it's at 0, you get force ported. So once it's burning, once there's any damage to your wall, you can repair it. You can also extinguish the fire. Extinguishing the fire costs 50 gems, and is it worth paying 50 gems for it? I don't think so. I mean, sometimes you do it so that it appears that you did not get zeroed, and the enemy attacks you again, is when it's a busy battlefield. You can play that trick, sure. But then you paid 50 gems. Okay, 50 gems is not a whole lot. For some people it is. And then restoring the wall HP. That is tedious. You restore the wall HP, so you click on the restoring, and after 30 minutes you can do it again. Then you have to wait another 30 minutes, you can do it again. And the amount of HP that is being restored depends on your research. Yeah, you can do it that way. So if you don't want to get attacked multiple times to actually have your wall HP restored automatically, then you can do it that way. Just remember that you need to repair it. Or next time you actually upgrade your wall, that's when also the HP is getting restored to 100%. But here's a trick. You may have already noticed that or known about it. When you get attacked, you start burning, your wall gets damaged, your wall is at 0, you get force ported. Once you get force ported, your wall HP is back to 100%. So that's how you get your 100% back, and you haven't even done anything. If you don't have anything to lose, if you don't have troops in your keep, if you don't have any resources that can be plundered, then just get attacked multiple times until you get force ported and you have your HP back. That is kind of the essence of HP. It really is not that important, in my opinion. It really doesn't do a whole lot for your defense. Your defense is really made of your troops and your wall general. Well, I guess that's the importance of your wall. That's where your wall general lives. And since we've gotten the assistants, so you have your main wall general and your assistant general. The other thing that you can do on the wall, Evony added the notice board. Do we ever read it? No. Only when it came out, we looked through it, we got the rewards off it, and that's it. Then Evony added the expedition event. That is very nice. Has nothing to do with your defense in PvP, but it's just an event that you can do on your wall. Then patrolling also has nothing to do with your defense during PvP. It is a means of getting items. And if you want to pay the gold and the gems to get higher level rewards, you can do so. You can get resources, and I guess the big one, and gold, and the big one are the orange monarch gear, and that levels up your monarch gear pretty well. There we go, level 3. Alright, let's go for that. And what is it? March size capacity. Okay. And then back to level 1. Do as you wish with the patrolling. So I think that is really all there is to know about wall. You need to upgrade the wall with every keep upgrade. I'm pretty sure you've already realized that. And that increases your wall HP. Do you actually see it somewhere? No. So that is how you increase your wall HP, but really the wall HP doesn't really do anything for you. Hopefully this has uncovered some mysteries about the wall. Maybe it helped you understand HP a little better. Really, there's not a whole lot to it. Don't work too hard. Don't do the research unless you're running out of research. And don't build traps. Don't build your entire trap capacity. Don't fill your entire trap capacity. It is not worth it. Maybe one day Evony will improve the traps in your PvP, and you can also repair them, and they are actually going to be part of your battle. That would be nice. Right now they're really just worthless. It's really just throwing resources out of the window. Resources that you could use for building troops that you can revive or heal, buildings that you can upgrade. So choose the use of your resources wisely. My recommendation is don't use them on your traps. Let me know if this was helpful, and like, subscribe, leave some comments, ask questions, and give me more suggestions for videos. I have a running list going. I have more to go, but I always take suggestions.